Hey, good Monday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Look at the weather today. We do have some rain coming toward about the southern two-thirds of lower Michigan. I'll give you the timing on that and show you the radar forecast. We also have big holiday weekend coming up, so we'll take kind of a brief look at that. And if you have any weather questions, just go ahead and rifle them off at the bottom of the screen, and I will try to get an answer to you. Hey, good morning, Dan. Let's take a look at what's going on here. And first off, I want to start off with a reminder on how to look at radar in summer, okay? The radars are powerful enough to pick up things that we've put on our landscape in Michigan, like wind turbines. So when you see something like this in Alma, around Alma, and it's not moving, that is the morning temperature inversion allowing the radar beam to pick up the wind turbines. As opposed to something like this that is moving, you can see it shifting, that is probably valid rain, although that's real light, maybe not even reaching the ground. Then of course something like this that's moving along is actual rain shower activity. So we look out to the west, and you know, again, when you see things like this, okay, not rain. When you see things like this, it's real rain. So let's look at the radar forecast and show you what's going on here. Now remember, this is a computer model that predicts how the rain will move in the future. Here's 8 o'clock this morning, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So Grand Rapids, you're probably going to start to get into light rain showers late this morning. Noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. More solid showers in the western side of the state building. So you're going to get more and more wet, if that's a word, sorry, or a phrase. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you're getting the showers shifting into Ann Arbor, Jackson, Lansing, Flint, Saginaw, into the thumb. And the leading edge of this also is very light and sometimes not actually falling. So I like to key on the darker green, but the point being is through the day, it's getting more and more moist. How do you use this? If you're like me and you did the finger count of how many days it's been since you mowed the lawn, 5, and I'm looking at my lawn, and well, that means I'm going to be doing it before the rain hits my area by Saginaw. This is 7 o'clock tonight, 8, 9, 10, 11, and midnight. So basically we have a late morning into evening rain in the west side of the state, and an early afternoon into overnight on the east side of the state. Now, Tamala says, please, no heavy rain. That's a good point. Let's take a look at what this model is forecasting for rainfall totals. And generally, I do not think it's what we would call a heavy rain, except in isolated locations. So this is through midnight rainfall totals. You know, there could be around an inch. When is the rain supposed to hit Niles? I would say very early. You're looking at probably 10 o'clock at the earliest, 11 to noon at the latest. Okay, you might get an inch in the far southern part of the state near Detroit and down into Monroe. And then as you work your way northward, lesser and lesser amounts, you get to Traverse City, just a few hundredths, Alpena, a few hundredths, Saginaw Bay City, 2 to 4 tenths. What does it look like for the holiday weekend? Okay, we're going to get into that too. Let me just close out with the high temperatures for today. Because of the clouds, more rainfall. Southwest is a little cooler, mid-60s. Detroit 68, Ann Arbor 70, Flint 70, Saginaw, a little later rain, 72. The sun is deceiving right now. Weekend cookout for birthday party. Which day will be less rain? I would say earlier in the weekend, probably Saturday is probably better than Sunday, the way it looks right now. You get to the north for high temperatures, and we're looking at temperatures in the low 70s, 72 Traverse City, 75 in Mansalona, and 70s, low 70s across the UP. Raining in St. Augustine. Is there a difference between summer or winter weather tracks? Yes, there is a difference. We can start with this just to answer that question. Winter weather tracks are generally down across the southern third of the U.S., and the cold side of the storm is the north side, and the warm side is the south side. So these storms track to our south. We're on the cold side, and we get the snow. Summer tracks, opposite of the middle of winter, summer tracks are usually across southern Canada. Cold side is north of that, and we're on the warm side. So, and that's what we're doing now is we're transitioning. We've had storm tracks to the south, and then what spring is all about is the storm tracks lift northward and eventually settle in up here by July and August, and then does it all over again. Weather for the Tiger game on Saturday. I think Saturday looks like it's a good chance of being dry. We're going to go into that because it sounds like a lot of folks want to know. But this I want to show you. This is Memorial Day, okay? These are the temperature anomalies. So look at what's happening and look at how the summer might be shaping up. The hottest weather is in Canada working southward. It's a goofed up flow, and there's a little cool pocket still here. But when you look at something like this in Canada, they're looking at 34 to 40 degrees warmer than normal, and the heat comes in from the north. And that's generally the theme here. This model, I'll show you, goes out. This is Thursday coming into the weekend. This is Friday. But again, main thing to focus on is the fact that you're seeing warmer than normal temperatures. Okay, this is Saturday. This is Sunday. And this is Memorial Day. So generally, we're looking at warmer than normal weather, but we got to go in and find out where the rain's going to be. And indeed, this is a little bit early to look at this, but looks like folks want to know. So let's go back to Saturday. Someone asked about the Tigers game Saturday. This would be the rainfall during Saturday afternoon and evening. So there is some shower activity, but again, we're way in advance. So this could definitely slow down. So just keep an eye on it. I would say it will feel summery, whatever it is, but keep an eye on this and don't worry about it just yet. Worry about the game time weather by about Thursday, I would say. Okay, if someone wants to know the weather for Indy 500, this is late Sunday. What day is that on? Is that on Memorial Day or is that the day before? I think you're going to have dry weather for the Indy 500. Now this is Sunday. 13 says 80% chance of rain Saturday. 17 says 50%. I'm showing you the U.S. model, and it's the most aggressive on rain. The European model is a little slower. And again, we're in the zone. Okay, so this is Sunday, and this is Memorial Day. We're just in the zone where this lazy storm is moving through, which tells me that it's periods of rain. Couple of hours each day, not all day soakers. So I think we need to hold off before we make a big decision about Memorial Day weekend. Your birthday party, I would hold off a day or two if you can, just to see what becomes more apparent. To me, it's been more apparent that Sunday. And there you have it. Rain coming in today. If your lawn's like mine and you can sneak away to mow it at lunchtime on the east side of the state, I would do it. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until tomorrow. What are considered the viewing area when they give a chance of rain? Okay, you're talking about a TV station viewing area. When you're talking about the Grand Rapids market, their viewing area is Muskegon, east to Big Rapids, actually south to the southwest corner. So that's the tough thing that TV stations have, is they got to cover a large area. Now, MLive, we do cover a large area, but I got to tell you, I can pinpoint it. I can go around because I don't have to wait for a commercial break or end before a commercial break. So that is kind of nice. Hey, someone's from Northern Michigan. All right, listening in. That sounds great. There you have it. We'll keep you updated through the week. The big thing will be, what's the holiday weekend going to be like? It does look like at least Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will be warmer than normal. I feel what's going to happen is we're going to have a warm, summery day Friday. We're going to have a warm, summery day Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms will start sometime Saturday night or Sunday. And then I think we're going to have a cooler Memorial Day behind the storm system. And that's a pretty typical Memorial Day forecast. Cool to warm or warm to cool. One of those two. There's usually a weather change in there. Have yourselves a great Monday. I'm going to sign off now. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. We do this morning update for you every morning, Monday through Friday, and during severe weather. So if you have questions or weather concerns, make sure you hop on and ask.